everybody. We might look at a couple of Moodle things here. We are doing grammar, doing the definite article. Alright, we're a third of the way through, I guess. I just want to, we'll probably finish it this week, and once we do, it's really going to be over to you to just keep practicing and practicing with articles. And I think one of the best resources for doing this sort of practice, there's one particular site on the grammar section. So we're in the grammar section of the Moodle. And if we go down to this one called Cloze Maker, you see that close? We talked about that word before, with a Z. Remember, like your academic word list practice on the purple page, the missing word? That's a cloze exercise with a Z. So you can make your own cloze exercises with this website. So, which is very useful, I think, because let's go there. It's very simple to use. Actually, I'll get your net support working. I'm just going to seize your computers to demonstrate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Yep, yes. Working. Good. All right. Go to the Moodle. Now, in the Moodle, under grammar, so it's the second section, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They should have numbers, shouldn't they? It'd be a lot better if they had numbers. I don't know how to put numbers in, but it's about number 20 or so, that one. Cloze Maker. And you click there, and you get this quite simple little page that looks like that. And we're going to paste a text in there. So, okay, I went to the ABC and I typed in ABC Science. It's a good, I'm just using this site because it's again something I want to demonstrate to you and recommend. The ABC Science website's a pretty good little site. And I don't know if you know this guy, Dr. Karl Kruszelnicki. He's been on the ABC for probably almost 30 years. And he's sort of Mr. Science Australia, Mr. Science educator. So Dr. Karl, he's got a brain the size of a planet, and you know, he'll have a book signing. He writes books. You go into Dimmock's, there he is, and you ask him a question about anything at all on science, and he'll come up with some kind of answer. You know. And he has a radio show where people ring in with all sorts of strange questions. The famous one is of his: why is the fluff, you know, fluff, like little hair in your belly button? Why is the fluff in your belly button always blue? Very profound science question, you know. Kind of weird questions like this from everyday life, you know. And Dr. Karl gives you all these theories about why it's blue. Yeah. So, all sorts of things. So how much anaesthetic will knock you out? Sun facts. Okay, let's go in here. But you can see, here's his podcast from radio. And that's a good listening exercise for science listening. As I said, different people ringing with all strange questions. That one was an interesting one. I might go there. Meet the radioactive you. So we've got radiation all around us, and we're actually fairly radioactive. And here's how much and why. So there's a little bit of text. So good kind of reading practice. There'll obviously be a lot of academic word list words in there that you could cut and paste into your gap maker and so on. So at the same time, the reason I'm suggesting it is it's not highly technical, and he does it in a very friendly way, and he's, you know, one of the great media communicators. So a lot of it's as clear as it could possibly be. So Dr. Karl's good stuff. So if we just cut, say, that much, you can do it with any text. Copy. Go to our Cloze Maker. Paste in there. There's the text. Now over here, we can select what to take out. So today we'll do articles. And it's very simple, you just click submit. And there it is, your articles are removed. and your job to put them back. It does a few little strange things when it processes. I think there might be quotation marks or something, I'm not sure, but just ignore those. Or apostrophes or something. Okay, now you have to kind of fit those back in. What I would do is, I think, let's see. I would actually cut and paste that. Yeah, I won't do it because it'll take time, you know how to do it. Open up Word and paste it into Word. The reason is because, look, A, an and the are removed. Now, after a while, look, there's only a little short one. That has to be A, doesn't it? And that big one has to be the. So if you cut and paste it into Word and then go through and just type a few more underlines so they're all the same length. Alright? Otherwise I know you'll cheat, you know. Yeah, unfortunately it does that. They should have organised it so that it gave no clues. So you've got to kind of destroy those clues. So that's why you'll need to paste it into Word. But other than that, it's not a bad little thing that you can just do over and over and over again. Once we go through the theory, and we do some exercises in the back, sure. We probably won't do them all, but there are like 6 exercises in the back. But once you've done those, what do? You know, you've got to have the resources to just make your own for the next year or two, and this will give it to you. The other thing this will do, this Cloze maker, we can put the text in there. The other, I think, really good thing it's for is this one, prepositions, which are just as difficult as articles for most people. And there, it gives you the word list. There's a little bit of a clue. You've got a couple of capitals there, so they must be at the beginning of words, like there, at the beginning of sentences. Yeah, and you've got to fit those in there. Which again, if you did, you know, 1 or 2 of those a week, just continuously, with prepositions. I mean, we're going to cover stuff on the theory of prepositions and how to deal with them. Certainly do it after, but even before. Again, you know, if you did an article puzzle a week and a preposition puzzle a week, minimum, you'd see slow and steady progress. Because you've just got to, you know, confront them in all sorts of contexts and situations and collocations, and just do that work. And that resource will provide you with that ongoing capacity. Cloze maker. Yeah. What if I switch back now and you get your hands onto it and just try that process of opening it up. Try going to ABC Science. I mean, you don't have to use that all the time, but just go to that website so you know start getting familiar with it, because it is a useful one. You just type in ABC Science. If you want Dr. Karl, just type Dr. Karl with a K. And just try, cut it, just see if you can get that Cloze exercise maker working. One thing I forgot to show you with it is that you can adjust things like, do you want the clues or no clues? So the clues is the list at the top, what's been removed. I think if you click interactive, if you see that dot there, so just on the screen, interactive, I think if you do that, you can type in on screen. So you could just have an on-screen version instead of printing it off. And as it says, look, you can do other things. You can take out auxiliaries or modals or linked words, but probably the most useful for you would be the articles and prepositions. Get in there and see if you can get it working for you.